If you would say what I just showed you is a very let's say representative of your gameplay, as in you die a lot, then this video is for you. However, for my more experienced viewers in Insurgency Sandstorm, you might still learn a thing or two here. I'm gonna be telling you why you suck at Insurgency. The first tip I can give you is to slow down. This isn't a game like Call of Duty or Battlefield where you can sprint into battle. I recommend only sprinting and moving quickly when you're moving from cover to cover, or else just run, which is when you walk at normal speeds without, putting your gun down. So that way, if you ever do bump into an enemy, you have your gun up and you can actually shoot the moment you see them. You have no ideas the amount of times I've died when I could have lived had I just been a little slower. In this clip, I decided to run into the upstairs area, which got me immediately killed. Look, the moment I put my gun down, he managed to pop up into my sights when I was starting to lose, put my guard down, because I didn't see him for long enough. This is a perfect example of why you need to slow it down and consider your options. This is another good example. Here, as the breacher, I was moving over to see as it had been captured. By taking it slow and slowly peeking, I saw this guy running up the stairs and I managed to dome him. Watching the window and the stairs, I could see the other guy and take him out. While being slow doesn't just mean moving like a turtle. Being slow also means considering your options. It's the whole point why you're being slow, so that you give yourself more time to think. You saw earlier when I was in the window and on the stairs, I was checking both of them because they're both possible entry points. So whenever you're pushing an objective, always watch for certain entries and angles. Here, for example, I died because I hadn't really considered he'd be in that exact corner. I thought he would be in the other corner ready to push up the stairs. That's what I mean. Consider your options. Don't rush in. Take your time. Exactly 50% of the time you'll be on the defending side, and while you won't always be jumping down stairwells and as in this scenario and absolutely doming people because you're cool, you're gonna be defending an objective. Obviously, I think you already knew that part. But to defend an objective, you've gotta hold the point. Like this. See that door? Not this door, no. That door, yeah. That is an entry point to the objective. You don't want anybody using that. So, reload while you're in cover if you can. If you want to, you can flank, but it's a bit dangerous to flank. You could get shot. So, the best thing to do is to hold that angle. When holding an angle, make sure you're A in the objective. Funny, right? A objective. Yeah, stay in the objective. You can use leans to help this, and make sure you're behind at least visual cover so people won't see you as easily. Yeah, that's really just it. Remaining on this topic of discussion, you could be on the other side of the spectrum where you're forced to attack an objective with a comically small army. Yeah. And the number one thing about attacking is to get to the objective. Avoid MGs and enemy defensive positions. Snipers will hurt you the most. Trust me. And you do still need to hold the point while you're attacking, sadly. You do need to hold it off by the enemies, and even if there's just one enemy in the objective, it'll stop even your entire team from capturing it. So, yeah, keep that in mind. Also, you get a truck. If you want to get in the truck, half of the time the driver is on an extremely high intake of meth, and it will blow up. Like in this case. Yeah, not good. On the very off chance that you do get a good driver that puts you in a good position, get on that 50 cal and just start beaming people. Walls do not stop you when you're on that 50 cal, alright? You can tear through walls with that thing. Heck, even regular calibers can do that pretty well. And yeah, as you know, the security team or just any team, utilize fire support when you're attacking. Fire support's the thing that the commander calls in. It can turn a sniper's nest into a bloodbath. Yeah. And the observer's job is to just stay next to the commander. That's it. There's no button to press. There's a lot of speculation about that. You just sit next to the commander. That's just it. And you can see me here implementing the first tip of taking it slow. If you're gonna move to cover, only then do you need to sprint and be quick. Only then you gotta be speed. You know what I mean? Like if you got an MG shooting you, you gotta be speed towards the cover. You know what I mean? Speed. Alright, the third and final tip I can give you for this video is play to your role's strengths, not to their weaknesses. As a gunner, you don't want to be close up and in buildings. Sure, you have an LMG with crazy firepower, but with crazy firepower comes crazy weight. That M249 is heavy, alright? You're not going to be very good indoors because your ADS speed is going to be way too slow. Instead, play it the way I'm playing it in this, the video in the background, where I'm using my bipod and I'm hanging in a pretty good position to take out the enemies before they reach my teammates and become a threat to my teammates. And same thing with marksmen, except with marksmen, you want to stay a little further back than the gunner because, you're not that good at close range at all. But the gunner can hold his own if someone's rushing him, thanks to their huge mags. If you're a breacher, as I've been showing you in previous clips, you gotta go into the buildings and stay in the buildings. You're a close range guy. Be a close range guy. Don't expect to get long shots across the map and beat someone with an AK. If you want to be a jack of all trades, be the rifleman or his other specialized types, as in the observer, commander, demolitionist, etc. That's it, just play your role and play it right. If you're gonna be a sniper and expecting to get quick scopes and blow people's heads off with your powerful rounds in the building, then that's a big no-no. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this kind of video. This is a new commentary, guide-ish kind of video. Hope it helped you out in getting into Insurgency Sandstorm. And let me know in the comments if you guys like this kind of video. Anyway, bye. And watch out for IEDs.
Yo, DJ, put a nigga back to the record, baby, and give me this swag.